It is Monday morning. Kids should be in school, not elementary students in Ontario. Thousands of them are at home while their teachers walk the picket line. CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick is on the story live from outside the Waterfront Neighborhood Centre, and I understand that centre houses an elementary school, Megan. A week of rotating strikes. It's officially begun. It means no school for kids in certain parts of the province. What are you hearing on the picket line? I can see some of the teachers behind you.
Yeah, exactly, Suhanna. These teachers started walking the picket line about 8:30 this morning. They are among the teachers in Ontario who are not in the classroom today. They belong to the union called ETFO. It represents the public elementary teachers in this province. And this is the first day of one-day rotating strikes. And these strikes come after several weeks of a work to rule campaign that the teachers have launched, withdrawing from certain administrative activities initially and then escalating that to withdrawing from extracurricular activities. And now they've escalated to these one-day strikes, but it's only affecting students in 3 different school boards in Ontario. So they're starting today with Toronto, York, and Ottawa-Carleton. I'm going to bring in one of the teachers from this school here. This is James, who teaches grades
4
and 5. And so James, just tell me, what's it like to be out on the picket line today instead of in the classroom? And tell our viewers why you are on strike today.
You know, it's a very different Monday morning. Very cold too.
Yeah.
So, but it's warming up. So, and we're getting good support from people who drive by and parents yelling some good things just in support.
Mm-hmm. And tell us a bit about the issues, why you felt the need to be on the picket line today. How did things get to this point?
Well, as you know, Doug Ford is proposing some major cuts to education, as he is in many sectors, and we just can't take the cuts. Our class sizes are big. There's health and safety issues in the classroom. There's hiring issues, fairness issues, and things like that. There's our wages, but that's not why we're out, as Sam Hammond said this morning.
Your union president.
Yeah.
And he talked too a bit about having parent support. The union feels like you do have parents supporting you, but a lot of parents in this province are inconvenienced today. What is your message to parents who are scrambling to find childcare today?
I would say parents hang tough. It's a very small price to pay for the cuts that are going to really affect our education in the future. Like, one day is not a lot to put out when we're going to
given the longer term.
Yeah, like we need the money to go for special ed and to support at-risk children. So I think it's a small price to pay.
Okay, thanks, James. We'll let you get back to the picket line. And so, Suhanna, as I said, this is the start of a series of strike. Then ETFO is going to start targeting different school boards every day throughout the province. And tomorrow, thousands more students will be out of the classroom as well. The Catholic board in Ontario going on strike tomorrow. So that's a province-wide strike. Public high schools in the province on strike tomorrow as well, certain ones, but that includes here in Toronto. And so these strikes will continue. When I talked to the union president this morning asking could this develop into a full-blown strike, he said that's in the government's hands. The two sides have not sat down at the bargaining table since December. They're very far apart on issues like class sizes, like wages, like mandatory e-learning for high school students. And there is a mediator that's been trying to assist the two sides, but at this point they're so far apart that no talks scheduled. The government saying it's made concessions, and it's up to the union now to show some movement before they get back to the table. Where does this leave parents, though, trying to find childcare today for their elementary school students in this city and other parts of the province? I spoke to a parent here this morning who was dropping her kids off at a sort of pop-up day camp that they're operating here. She called it a lifesaver because she had to go to work today, and otherwise she wasn't sure what she would do with her kids. She said some of her neighbors and other parents she knows are kind of sharing care duties today. Some people taking half a day off work looking after their kids and their friends' kids and then swapping for the other parts of the day. Other people relying on friends and family. So she was saying she supports the teachers, though, and she's prepared to keep doing this to stand by the teachers. So they are out here at this school and other schools throughout the province, Suhanna, on a pretty chilly Monday morning.
We'll talk again, and you try to keep warm. Thank you, Megan. CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick in Toronto.